everyone, welcome back. I'm Di, and today I'm bringing you round 6 of Rotating Decks, my TBR game where I have Uno cards help me pick out prompts to build my monthly TBR. So today we are talking about my September TBR. September is kind of a big month for me. It's going to be my 6-year Booktubiversary in September. I believe the actual date is September 3rd. And then it is also my birthday month. So I am hoping for an easy reading month where I'll be able to mood read a bit and not be so overwhelmed with books that I have to read due to readathons and things like that. That being said, I am still participating in the Fullmetal Challenge readathon or reading challenge. So September is going to be the last month for that. I am going to film a separate TBR video for that as I did last time, just to keep things kind of concise or shorter so the videos aren't too long. But today we're just going to be talking about my Rotating Decks TBR game. So let me go over what I was supposed to have read and what I have read for the month of August. So I don't remember in what order the prompts came out, but I have my stack of prompts here, so I'm just going to show them to you how they're stacked in my hand. So the first prompt I have here was bought in 2012. And so for this one, I was going to read Christopher Pike's The Midnight Club because this was my BookTube spin selection. And as you can see, I am almost done with it. So this shouldn't take me too much longer. So as of the date that I'm filming this, there is over a week left in the month of August. So I don't think that I'm not going to finish this by the end of the month, seeing that I only have a little bit left. And I should be able to knock that out. If not tonight, in a couple days. The next prompt I have here was a daughter's choice. And for this one, she wanted me to continue our read-a-watch along for Bleach. So I have Omnibus 4 here. I have not started this yet. But it is a manga, so like I said, I have over a week left. Don't think this one's going to be an issue either. I did read Volume 3 earlier this month, so that is going to be on my list of things to get done for the month. And then my last prompt for August was manga 6+ volumes. And so for this one, I was going to read the entire series of An Incurable Case of Love. And so let me just hold this one up. I did actually read this entire series, so that knocked out the prompt for that one. So out of the 3 prompts that I was supposed to read for the month of August, I have only completed 2 as of the day I'm filming this. But like I said, I have over a week left. I don't have much left to read. And so I'm feeling pretty positive that I will not be taking a punishment for the month. As for plans for September, like I said, I'm going to be participating in the Fullmetal Challenge. That one's hosted by Novel Serendipity. Linked down in the description box below is her September prompts video for this challenge. So those are going to be the things that I'm going to be working for to complete my Philosopher's Stone. Like I said, there will be a separate TBR video for what I'm going to be reading for those prompts, so keep an eye out for that. Also, as per usual, I will have my Book One Cozies Club selection, and I totally forgot to tell you that I did finish my Book One Cozies Club selection for August, which was Poison Pen. On my channel, you can find my chapter by chapter playlist, which is my audio-only reading vlogs while I was reading through this book. They are spoilery, so if you are interested in reading this one at all, know that before you start listening to those vlogs. But I have also posted a series first impressions video on this one, which are my general non-spoilery thoughts on it. So both of those videos are already up on my channel, linked down in the description box below. So I will also need to read my Book One Cozies Club selection for September. So I'll let you know what that is after we have our gameplay, because like I said, if that selection falls into one of the prompts, I'm going to go ahead and use that and pull an additional prompt. So the only other thing that's really on my radar right now is Becca's Bookopoly. Becca's Bookopalathon. That I'll link the announcement for that down in the description box below as well. I do want to participate in that, but I'm going to try to do that after I get through my reads for the month, just so that I don't overwhelm myself. Like I said, it is my birthday month. I do kind of want to mood read a bit more than I have been lately, and so I want to give myself some room to do that. So if I do end up participating in Becca's Bookopalathon, I will do that more as like a mood kind of casual roles. So I'm not going to set myself any roles. I'm just going to do one roll at a time and read the selection and then roll again. That's at least my plan for the month. But enough talk and chatter about all of that. Let's get over to some gameplay for September's reads, and then I'll be back with you afterwards to show you what books I pulled for those prompts.
So here is the setup for September's rotating decks game. I have already shuffled the deck as usual. We are still playing with the Tokyo 2020 deck. So I will have my daughter go ahead and cut this deck so you know that I don't know what is on the top of this deck. Okay, so she has cut the deck and now we will get started with the game. So the first card is a skip card. We started with a skip card the last time, so this is good. I'm going to go ahead and move this over. Skip card means that I do not have to read anything for this pull. So the next prompt will be a red 3. And the prompt is Blast from the Past. So this means that I am going to read a book that I have in my collection that's from when I was like a teenager, maybe like a Christopher Pike or an R.L. Stine book. I actually have one in mind for this prompt, so that one is good. And our last prompt will be a green 4. Still no yellows. And the prompt is Inuyasha. So this means I have to read 3 or more volumes of Inuyasha or read the first omnibus. Not so great, considering I didn't want to start a really large series, but there it is. Inuyasha is going to be our last prompt for the month. So let me go and collect the books for this round, and I will be back with you in a bit.
Okay, so we didn't have to change out the deck again. So we will be still playing with the Tokyo 2020 Olympics deck in October, which is fine because I really enjoy that deck. I did enjoy watching the Olympics as well. And so, yeah, so our first card was a lovely skip. I love it when I start a game with a skip because that means that I don't have to read anything for this. I could just read whatever I want. So that's one less thing that I will have to read during the month of September. And then we pulled a red 3. So for this prompt, or for this card, the prompt was Blast from the Past. And so for that one, I am going to go with The Lost Mind by Christopher Pike. Like I said, Blast from the Past is a book that I had growing up, something that I was into when I was younger, and so I have been on a mission to get through some of my R.L. Stine and Christopher Pike. A lot of them that I have right now, I can't remember if I've read before, or even if they were ones that I had in my collection when I was a teen, because I did end up losing quite a bit of my collection just with all the moving that we were doing when I was in high school, and then obviously I moved when I was an adult across an ocean, and so I did lose quite a few of my books. And this is one that I am not sure if I've actually read before, nor am I not sure that it's one that I've had since I was a teen. I don't think it was, because the premise doesn't sound familiar, but this ended up being my second booktube spin selection for the third round, and so I definitely want to get to this one in September before the next round is decided. So for my last pick, it was a green 4. And for this one, the prompt was Inuyasha, 3+ volumes or an omnibus. And I put this one in here because it's a series that I've been meaning to get to for a while. This is another one that my daughter and I wanted to do a read a watch along on. I have watched the entire anime and the sequel anime, and now the spin-off. Would you call it a spin-off or a second sequel? The Yashahime, which follows, I can't even say because it's a spoiler. But I put this one in the deck thinking that, I need that push to get me to read those volumes, and that I have been working my way through Bleach. We are doing a read a watch along on that. And so I guess I'm going to be starting Inuyasha. So I have volumes 1, 2, and 3 here of Inuyasha. But like I said, it is a series that I have been really interested in reading. It's by Rumiko Takahashi, published by Viz, and is rated teen plus, so older teen. And yeah, it's an anime series that I really enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the source material is like. So I will be reading this, and I'll probably be watching the anime as well, because we have been recently replacing our DVDs of the series with Blu-rays. So I'd really like to see this on Blu-ray as well. So that's all that I have as far as things that I need to read for my rotating decks TBR game. On top of that, I do have my Book One Cozies Club selection, and that is going to be A Caterer's Guide to Love and Murder. This is the first book in the Caterer's Guide to Crime mystery series by Jessica Thompson. So if you'd like to read that one along with me in the month of September, you can do so by watching or listening to my chapter by chapter vlogs on that one. That should start going up on the 10th of September. It is available on Kindle Unlimited also, if you have a Kindle Unlimited subscription. So I do hope that some of you will join me in reading that one and chat with me along the way. If not, you can hear my thoughts on that one in my series First Impressions video, which will be posted sometime after the chapter by chapter reading vlogs for that selection will conclude. So since September is my birthday month, if you could leave me a birthday cake emoji down in the comments below, that would be greatly appreciated and would really help me out, and that will do it for me today. So I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're all safe and healthy. And until next time, take care and smile always. Bye!